How's it going, everybody? This is Tom with Outside Our Lane. We are fishing today. I am at a place I have not been since I was fishing. Oh good, it's been 10 years I guess since I fished here. I used to fish here a whole lot. I'm in Dardanelle, on the Dardanelle side at the dam on the Arkansas River. I used to fish here a whole lot. Me and my wife lived at Russellville. I worked in Russellville, she worked in Dardanelle. I worked a third shift from 3 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon, and she worked from 2 to 10, second shift. So I fished while she worked. Almost every day she was working, I was fishing here a whole lot. Anyway, over the years I kind of decreased the amount of time I fished here, but it's always had kind of a soft spot in my heart for this place. Got a lot of fish here. Boy, it's changed. I'll get the camera turned around here in a minute. It's changed big time. You can't go around and on the wall anymore. You got to cut through the riprap. I'll show that in just a second. Anyway, my goal is white bass today, so we'll just kind of see what happens. I'll get you turned here. You can see what I'm seeing. Used to continue on that path right there and go all the way around there and to the wall and snag and fish in the wall, but now you can't. You got to stay on this side of the signs and whatnot there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all stick with me as I reminisce and see what I can catch. All right, well, I'm fixing to make my first cast I've made here in a very, very long time. Kind of see what happens. I don't know how much things have changed, but they are definitely different. Water's not that much different. Time of year is not that much different from when I fish, so. A fish is a fish. They don't change a whole lot. Stuff around them doesn't change, so maybe I'll catch one. We'll just see. Just gonna walk up this riprap a little ways. I didn't want to just go straight for that eddy up there in the corner. Kind of fish these zippers along through here and see if there's anything in this gut right down the side. I'm not seeing any shad, so I don't know what that's going to do to us. The presence of shad is definitely a plus, and I'm not seeing them. But you know, it's been a week in Alabama walking rocks, thinking it's one of the hardest places there is to fish, and come home and what I do for the first place I go fishing, I fish riprap. I question my sanity. I question my sanity more and more as I get older. You'd think that would reverse, but it doesn't. It doesn't with me anyway. Guys out there fishing. You can see him or not. Kind of looks like Cole and Jay and his buddy that fishes with him all the time. They fish this area a lot. No bites yet. Birds are diving on bait, so there's There's bait here. A lot of birds. Just gotta get it in the right spot. There was a bite. Oh, you know. Felt small. Oh, there he was again. Unless I'm hitting fishing line. That could be fishing line, but I don't think so. Find out. One more cast in the honey hole right there. Through there and see if I get hit again. If I do, I'm going to move up this there. There was a bump. Oh. So now I'm confused. I thought it was a fish and I just got hung up. I don't know if I'm just hitting a washout and it's sucking it down under a rock or fishing line or what. Didn't do it that time. There, I got one on finally. Not sure what it is. It feels like a white. Yeah, it's a white bass. And my stringer way down there. We're gonna throw this one back and keep after that. Not a giant, but he's eater size. If my stringer was closer, I would keep him, but I'm gonna catch one more because the bite's been slow, and if I can catch one more, then I know I can put a stringer together, then we'll go get it. Using a curly tail grub and a 1/16 ounce jig head. Just throwing into the eddy, letting it sink just a little bit. Okay, there's another one. That one's a bigger one. Yeah, that's my cue to go get the stringer. So I'm gonna find a hole in the rocks and put him in it and go get the stringer, and I'll be right back. Maybe we can catch a mess of these. All right, we got him on the stringer. We're gonna try to collect another. Just letting it fall right in that eddy. Nothing that time. Oh, this one. They're in there. You sink down at the right time. And at the same time, you guys can get a preview of Cole and Jay's next video, because that's him in that boat right there in front of me. Cole is, I can't remember his buddy's name. That's them, they're out there catfishing. There's another one. Feels like a decent one there. Not a bad fish at all. A lot of people don't like to eat white bass. I'm not one of those people. I like to eat white bass. Gotta be careful with my stringer here, not to let it get gone or get in the rocks. So just kind of have to keep an eye on it. Just kind of casting up there into that eddy. I'm letting it sink just 1 or 2 seconds and kind of get down in that water column a little bit, and just dragging it through there real slow. In theory, them fish will be watered up there where that eddy's around real heavy before it gets out to that heavy flow. A little too close to the bank. I need to throw back over towards that zipper just a little bit. Y'all hear me talking about a zipper all the time. A lot of fishermen don't refer to a zipper. Some do, some don't. Some people call it different things. It's that seam out there between the eddy and the fast flowing water. Just right along that edge is a prime place to catch them white bass. There's another one already. Oh, he's got, feels like a tank. They all feel good though. And that's a good one. Best one of the day so far. He's about 5 pound and a quarter maybe. They're not huge. I hate to tell off my grub. See him hanging out of his mouth there. Went to Walmart to get a stringer because that's something I don't have with me most of the time. I don't fish in places a lot of times where I have to have a stringer. I thought I had one in my tackle box or my backpack from saltwater fishing, but I didn't. Went to Walmart, and Walmart didn't have any. So there I was without a stringer, so I just got to improvise. So I had some weed eater string in the back of the truck. So I MacGyvered a weed eater stringer. Now that fish got the tail off there. I was wondering, see, I don't even have a tail on this grub, and I was wondering if they would hit it or not. I figured that they probably would. That's close to the size of that last one I caught, about 1 pound and a quarter. And these dudes should be kind of in the right in the middle of their spawn right now. They spawned mid-March is their peak. See, I haven't got a tail on that grub. But when they're spawning and they're hungry, a white bass doesn't take a whole lot to catch, to be honest. But they are fun. There's a hit. They are a lot of fun. They fight hard. I do think that the tail will create a faster bite. I'm not saying it's not a faster bite, but they will hit it regardless. You're gonna let that eddy around a little bit and sink in that hole. Try that. Right and about there. No takers, no takers. Let that go around. Take one more cast with the tail off and then we'll change up. Alright. I'm going to change a couple things up here and get right back with you guys. first cast. We got reset. When I had set up another camera, it looked like I might actually catch a few fish. We'll mess around here in a minute and get a sure enough good one. I've caught some dandies, caught some hybrids here. Stripers. Stripers used to be like perch jerking here. Haven't done that in a long time. There's one. It's a good one. Pushing £1.5 pounds. Getting a little bigger. That's 6. I don't want to carry a whole lot out. This coming weekend is youth turkey season. I mean, Corey are taking a couple of the boys turkey hunting. Got a pretty promising spot. Turkey season is looking a little bit more promising than it has the last few years. The fish on. So I'm hoping we get on them and boys get some killed. That's a tough thing to get a kid on a turkey and get it killed. It's doable, but it's tough. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, if you were taking a kid turkey hunting. And if they get 1 or 2 under their belt, and they start to understand the noise and the movement things, and it gets easier with kids. That's a tough thing to get a turkey kill with a kid. Speaking of kids, we're at 924 subscribers right here, right now, pushing 1,000. And as soon as we hit that 1,000 mark, we're gonna have some kind of contest drawn. I don't know how we're gonna do it just yet, but we're gonna do something for a giveaway to appreciation for you guys subbing and supporting us. But what we're going to do is we're going to give away a trophy alligator gar fishing trip for 2 people. Going to draw 2 names. Going to, however the competition goes or the contest goes, there'll be 2 winners, and we'll have you meet us in Texarkana. We'll put you up in a hotel for a night. You're responsible getting there, getting home, and all that. We'll supply all your gear. You don't have to worry about none of that. You just get to Texarkana, and then we'll do the rest of it. Now, you have to have a permit to keep one of those fish. So unless you have a permit, you won't be able to keep one. But the experience alone of fighting one of those giant dinosaurs is unbelievable. I've never experienced anything like it in the fishing world. And I've caught some pretty decent sized sharks and some big fish in my life, and there's dry. I've never got anything close. Nope, messed around there. Got 2 dooting hole, got on a cast net or something. Come off. But y'all be watching for that as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna take off of that. If the shad were running, you'd catch fish all the way down through here, all the way down this riprap. But when the shad aren't running against the rocks, your best bet is into this eddy here. And I don't get closer because of the presentation of the bait. Where I'm at from here is I can do a better job, I feel like. Well, I spent many hours right here. I brought a bigger rod to catfish with, but there's a little bit too much water. Oh, there was a bite right there. I seen one top right out here in the middle. send one that direction, see what happens. Sometimes it's more apt to catch a striper on that out of ways. Got this reel spun with straight 20-pound fluorocarbon. I do that for salt water because of the barnacles and the oyster shells and the rocks. Everything is sharp, and the teeth, everything down there will cut your line. And that fluoro is a little bit tougher. I think I'm getting bluegilled a lot there too. Little machine gun hits. I did bring some worms to float through there. But it'd be hard to get a bluegill on that stringer. I just don't use a stringer much. I either usually have a bucket or an ice chest. I just don't use a stringer a whole lot. We had our wild game supper Sunday night and had a good turnout for that. I don't know if anybody got an official count or not, but I think there was something like probably 115, 120 there. Just according to the empty chairs, and had 150 chairs out, and best part of them was full. I'll put a picture right here of our attendance. Those are always fun. I love doing those. Love doing those videos, and just everything about them just fun to me. Had outstanding speakers this time. Evan Barnes, he's a local pro fisherman. He came and spoke and done an outstanding job. And our Pastor Thomas got up after him and done an outstanding follow-up to that. It was awesome. Whoa, there, I missed one. If I can get 2 more, I'm gonna be done, I think. About all I want to carry. I think I've got 8. Fellow beside me here just caught one. There a second ago when I had the camera off cold, and that guy over there caught a small catfish. Didn't want it very big. There. I'm gonna try. Used to be my favorite bait to use here. Throw this old back bag. It's the Sassy shad. Sassy shad. That used to be the bait for sure. We shall see if it still is the bait. Yep, it is. Feels like another spot. No, that's white. Oh boy, down there got another one. On. Oh, it's a good one. Best one so far. Now we can't quit on the fish like that. Person to make 2 pounds, I can't just stop there. I mean, that would just be silly. Another good one. There he is. Maybe we'll go home fish. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, I'm gonna get my stuff gathered up here and I'm gonna head back to the truck.